Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the first live stream of 2024. Appreciate you guys. Hope you had a fantastic holiday season. Hope you had a great New Year's. And wish you all a merry and prosperous 2024. Should be a lot of fun. If you are just tuning into the channel or watching this on replay, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. If you're live here on chat, fill the chat with some love, which as always I should check out my points. You do get points in the stream for just being subscribed. It costs you absolutely nothing. Happy New Year, Kasorpa. I am still doing the cold plunges, you bet. We are doing that. We've got another, I think, 7 weeks to go before that experiment is complete. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. It's been going well. It helped me with a slight pull that I experienced during one of the tiny races 2 weeks ago, where I had to actually drop out of the race. My quadriceps got really angry really fast, and I wasn't sure how my body was going to react to that, but it was really stiff. Cold plunge, some light riding for a day, and we were back in it, so it's good for science, absolutely for science. I do it, so you can make up your mind whether you want to do it or not, and if it doesn't go well, you just get to watch me suffer, that's all. Yeah, at this point, like, we do track the metrics. I am up a few watts. Which is usually not the case this time of year. Usually between November and February, I don't make any gains. I probably lose a bit of fitness, because ultimately I'm not riding outside. I'm not doing the things that I normally do during the season. You know, if you're one for goals and mileage, my mileage usually drops off in that time as well, and then starts picking up. We start going into full steam about April, May is when we start going again. But yeah, 100%. You racing today, Igor? Kasorpa, you and your buddy racing? You're racing this very flat Tempus Fugit, which I'm actually just warming up on right now. Speaking of which, we should probably just join the event in a few minutes. Switch over the screen and get ready to do this. This is, I know Peter, who often races in this time slot, I think he's raced this race already. I think he did it once an hour for the first 4 hours of the race, or whatever his thing. He's got 4 podiums in 2024, so Peter is absolutely slaying it. Oh, Sue isn't there? Nice. Nice. So Sue won the 2 last Monday. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this will be, I mean, Tempus Fugit is just bone flat, so there is no bumps, I think it's going to be a big group. It might push pace for a while, but at the beginning, and then it might probably settle down, and then it's going to be a sprint. So guys like Peter do absolutely amazing in that sprint. He's got a high output. So he's podium, like I said, 4 times in 2024 already, which is awesome. That's a great start. Didn't answer on Discord. He will miss the race. No. Oh no. Oh well. It happens. It does happen. So you've got a Discord for Zwift, I take it, that you guys have, a team Discord or a Zwift Discord or just a friend Discord is kind of what you got going on, which is awesome. Been hanging out with some Twitch guys, watching their stuff, and over on Twitch there's a whole other community there. It's interesting to me that there are Zwift guys everywhere. Yeah, team Discord. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have that for dirt. Always fun. Hey, Ryan. Hey, way past fast. How goes it? Happy New Year's. You're 3 Cat B, 1 Cat C. Cat C. Nice. Pokebutt, welcome to the stream. Thanks, my friend. Always good to see you over there on Twitch and here on YouTube, so that's awesome. Tint's team on Zwift Power. I'll have to check it out. I will have to check that all out. Well, it's flat, so hopefully it'll be good. I am, like I said, I am praying for all the guys that partied so hard last night, like they've never partied before, drank more than they've ever drank, and regretted their life choices this morning. Hopefully they are racing in this race. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for every single advantage possible, and that's what we're going for here. You know, I hope they overindulged in Christmas dinner, partied like no other, got bottle service, lived their best life, and had the best 2023 blowout they've ever had, because that would make me happy that they had a good time, and then just come here to race just to gift me something for 2024 to start, and then that way I can lose for the rest of the entire year and be happy. But yeah, we're going Venge full disc wheel. This thing is flat as a pancake. Like, it doesn't get any flatter than this course, and yeah, it'll be interesting as well, because there's always the thing is with Zwift come the new year, there is always the guys that aren't categorized yet, so there may be some hitters that just kind of sneak in there and get things going. We'll see also how many people kind of join up, whether this is going to be a big race or if it's going to be not so big. I mean, 8 minutes to go. I'm not so sure we're going to have a massive group. As Gasorpa said, Sue's not in here. He is MIA. I know Peter did his races earlier, so I don't think he's doing a midnight race. So some of the usual customers are not here. But that's okay, because if Peter's here, I lose anyways. Like, Peter's going to win. End of story. His sprint's just too fast. I'm not catching him. Period. I might be able to sit in his draft and, like, coach behind him or get pulled a little bit, but I will be unable to pass that man if he's in full steam. All right, we got like 7 minutes to go. We got 24 in the pen. Like I said, hopefully you guys had a happy 2023. Hopefully you've got some big adventures planned for 2024. And I do wish you guys all the best. before the new year. I know a lot of us, tomorrow it's back to the grind, whatever that grind may be. I'm sure we're all looking forward to that. I most definitely am not. I would much rather just ride the bike and chill and hang out with a dog and take him for walks and do all those kind of things, but no such luck on that department. So we've added more cowbell. Let's see if we can get this going before the race starts. I think I tried it the other day and it worked out. Now Streamlabs, we've redeemed it. Now will it pop up? Because I have a bad habit of like messing these things up. So we have cowbell, which everybody loves. But if you're a big fan of Saturday Night Live, we have, oh yes, there it is, the more cowbell. Oh, beauty. I am so happy about that. It is there. And we've also added the, what should we call it? The race back and forth there. And you just see it's a big group of 25. So when I do get dropped in a race, you can see exactly how far back I am and you know how hard I am working to not be in it whatsoever. See, like how do you get, like I'm looking at it now, there's like -2 seconds and we haven't even started. We got 36 in the pen, 37 in the pen. Oh, we're gonna have a decent sized group. I mean, it's gonna be short of 100. We'll maybe get 50, I think here. Decent size, decent size. So we're gonna shoot for at least top 50. I think that's a fair a fair placement. Oh, good God. Hey Eric, thanks for dropping in. We will try to have fun. We will do our absolute best. I will smile for at least the next 3 minutes and 19 seconds, and then the smile probably going to go away. Hope you guys had good holidays, and you and Tammy both, Happy New Year, Eric. We might not even hit 50 here. Yeah, I imagine this is just a flat, all out, almost like a TT. I mean, my plan, there's no secrets here. It's like, sit in the draft, do as little work as possible, be completely lazy, and then either do something stupid way too early, or sprint and pray for the best. Thank you so much. All right. Getting down to the wire here. 154. was kind of hoping people would help me out by selecting a bunch of climbing bikes, but looks like everybody's on their Aero setups, so. One minute to launch. Oh, we are going to hit 50 probably. We're right at 49. We're at 50. So we're still safe for the top 50 prediction for now. 51. We could have a problem. 52. We could have an even bigger problem. That's like nightmare scenario right there. Predicting top 50 result and coming in like 51st. Now we got 20 seconds. We'll switch rings. I'm hoping for a slow rollout, but it never happens. And we're off. Thanks, Lee. Happy New Year, buddy. Hey, RT. Thanks for the cowbell. Thanks for the more cowbell. Feeling not bad, RT. I did. Ale, 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 ale. That guy's a ways down the road. He's still doing like 300 plus watts. Still outpacing us by at least 1 kilometer an hour. Yeah, he's definitely doing way more power than everybody else. That's all right though. Just gonna sit in for now. Yeah. I use whatever the default is goes for. Took 12K, but he's back in. Yeah, looks that way. All right. 4.5K. We got 31 in this pack.
Ale, 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 ale!
Eh. Eh. Eh.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Should have gone earlier. Should have gone earlier. I mean, I'll take 9.5. Yeah, I didn't realize I feel good, and that's bad. I shouldn't be able to talk for at least a couple minutes after finishing. Yeah, it's not good. My heart rate's already down. Yeah. Poorly played. Poorly played. Oh well, that's racing. It's because, to be honest, all I've done for the last week is go back to zone 1, 2, long rides, getting accustomed to what I have to do in the coming weeks here. So I got to build my base. 5th. I think we're in 7th. We're in 7th, 5th. Zwift Power 5th maybe. I don't know. It's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining by anything. It's just you know when I like to finish and like have nothing left and know that I've completely emptied everything out and that there's nothing left. I don't feel that right now. I feel like and I'm looking like I'm 2.8. I did a lot of a lot of in the draft kind of thing. I found that with the tiny races on the weekend as well. I'm getting a lot more accustomed to finding where I need to be in that draft to not work as hard. So for me, the accomplishment is being a 2.8. All these other guys are 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, working. Yeah. Those are both. I think Glasgow is one of my favorite routes. I just like the interval work basically that you have to do. You just gotta push the hill, recover, push the hill, recover, push, you know, kind of thing. It's I find that course very enjoyable. I find Dolphin enjoyable too. I've enjoyed the tiny races as well. You know, Doom Guy put me onto those, and they are fun, but they hurt. But it's good because they're short. You get that little bit of recovery in between, and then you're getting smashed. And then if there's guys jumping in those races that are fresh, you get pushed again. It's awesome. Jump into some mass starts to make you stronger. Return back to sea and you'll feel the difference. Oh, 100%. You know, it's my race thing, I guess, is what I like to race is usually anywhere from 100 to 200 plus K. That's kind of that's what I like. I know some of you have seen me race fondos, and you know that I am a guy that likes to start off like slow and build and then hit my pace and then stick with it and just relentlessly go. It's not like a killer pace. I mean, it's long distance, but those are definitely my kind of jam. But I do enjoy these for the excitement of 29 minutes. That, and I get to push my top end, which it's improved. If I did 9.5 for 15 seconds, that's a strong race for me. It's a strong amount. But what do we got? Top 10 out of 50 riders, still not shabby. Yeah, it's I mean, the goal was top 50, so we met that goal. There's 54 riders, so there was a danger that I would miss. Jumping into some mass rides. Yeah, I can definitely do that as well. I'm using 3-second power is where I think I'm at. Whatever default is it. I believe it's like 3 second. I just like it so it's smooth. It's the exact same way I run the power meter on the bike. Like, I like to hit a certain wattage and just kind of stick with it. I definitely do. Okay, so that position overlay, Eric, is sauce. It's from a developer. It's a plugin. You can do that. You can have a whole bunch of other stuff on the screen that you can't see. I can actually see how much draft I'm getting, which has, for me in particular, because I just like to get on the front and push. It's kind of, what I like to do for some weird reason. It will show me exactly where we are in the draft of other people. So it's good because when I've been racing with a Tron bike, you notice your rider sits up when you're in the draft. He'll drop back down when he's not. On the Tron bike, he doesn't change position, so you don't see it. And they've got a bunch of other tools, like I had actually set it up to completely do away with the Zwift hub. It included the elevation of the race course. It showed positions on that. It showed that position chart. Got rid of all the HUD except for, it was the same information just laid out, I think a lot cleaner. Worked really well. The problem is when OBS takes that information and puts it in, when I would shut down, it would resort back to default, so I'd have to put everything in, and it takes a few minutes. So I like to stream where I come in, I click a couple buttons, and we're ready to go. I just don't want it to be terribly complicated because I want to focus on riding, not on playing with the computer stuff. Now, there is a mod that one of the team guys put me on to, so I might actually integrate that. We'll see how it goes. That's a plan in the next few days here. Kind of see if I can get it going, because I like that information. I mean, it's fine when I'm at the front of the race. You can kind of see what's going on. When I'm racing ZRL and I get punted out the back, or I'm done doing what I'm supposed to do and I get punted out the back, which is normal, it's nice for people to kind of see what's going on up ahead instead of watching me limp over the finish line in no man's land, you know, mid-pack. So I think it's useful there. I don't know. So you have to create a secondary account with Zwift. Not that you have to pay for that. You can just do it, sign up, and not ever put a credit card in. And then it takes that information. So if you're using the iPhone or an iPad and you have a secondary computer to put it on, just a laptop or whatever, you can do that. Like I have two screens. So I have my race screen here, and then I have my chat, you guys here. Then I have that like little draft calendar thing and a watt balance to see how much I'm kind of pushing myself too hard into the red, which I should have, now that I look at that again, because I wasn't paying attention to it, I was watching more of the draft. I should have watched that. I could have maybe launched. It was going in my head to launch from 5 kilometers out. I thought about that. I think I have a better chance sometimes going long than I do staying for the sprint, but we'll see. Is it an app to download on Apple TV? No, it's a plugin. It's called Sauce for Zwift. It also does Strava as well. It extracts a lot of information out there for data nerds, and basically you can download the app. The guy has a Patreon. I think somebody already mentioned in there that it's about $2 a month, $3 a month Canadian to utilize it. And for me, if it gives more entertainment value for you guys, I am all on board with that for that kind of price. The setup video is coming. I was just cleaning up a couple things, getting things tidied up, getting some cable management done because I'd been messing with stuff. I was trying to reintegrate a soundboard or sound thing that I have because I'm currently using a mic that it's a good mic, but it's not as good as the podcast mics that we had from the podcasts. And I also have a arm, and I was waiting to put those in, but I'm going to wait a bit longer for those. It was that or integrate the lav mics that you see me sometimes use on the vlogs. So I can, the big thing for me is kind of mitigating this fan noise. Like, I'm sure it's not the cleanest audio, number one, because This room is all basically hardwood and space. So it's if you watch the vlogs, you see my bike wall with all the tools and all that kind of stuff. What you can't see is it's directly behind me because there's a giant green screen here. And then there's the podcast table over in the corner, and then there's a plethora of machines for working out, kettlebells, bike stands. There's probably there's like 5 or 6 bikes down here currently. So there's, you know, the 2 race bikes, the gravel bike, the dirt jump bike, the downhill mountain bike, the XC bike. So all the bikes are down here. That's what, 6? I can't keep track. It's not important anyways, right? It's not enough. That's all that matters, right? Not enough bikes. So you can't see that because the green screen, and obviously I do that. It's the nice thing about that is I find it a bit messy because it's got the studio lighting back there as well as the backdrops and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I have the old podcast set up from when I used to do all the podcast interviews for bands. So when guys would come into town and I would interview them, a lot of times I would do that here in the studio, and then that would go out for broadcast and all that kind of stuff. So always cool, you know, spaces gets converted. We've done music videos down here as well. So it's a big space. So the noise a little bit bad. I've got a huge blower fan. It is a big industrial blower. So like I said, the audio is not the best. I would like to get the other one because the nice thing is I can bring that to here where you can't see it because it's just down kind of by my bars, but it puts me closer to the mic. And if I get the other thing set up, then it's just a matter of putting a lav mic here and then put like a dead cat, which is little fuzzy things on it to kind of break up the wind noise. And plus the fan being on this side gets deflected a little bit anyways, but that's really kind of what the setup is. But yeah, I mean, we got some other stuff. I actually forgot to do it. I've got it set up so it does the vertical video, so I can click a thing, it saves it. For those of you that run OBS and run streams will know that your position on your screen where you have your cam, which in my case is the bottom left-hand corner, which you all see me. If you do vertical, you're kind of cutting that out or you're cutting yourself off. You can create an entirely different scene that is completely vertical and captures everything in real time, which is great. And then with a click of a button, I've got this wired in now, so I can't do it, but I've got a stream deck, and you just click a button on there. It records the last 120 seconds. So normally when I finish, if I'm thinking about it, like I wasn't today, I would click that button, I would have the video, I can quickly edit that, and then, you know, that could have easily been first race of 2024, blah, 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 and, you know, talk about how I launched at the wrong time. So, you know, it's just I know a lot of you guys in here are content creators as well, so whatever makes your life easier is sometimes a good thing. So, you know, and then I've got the other plugin where I'm cross streaming. This is also going to Twitch as well. So it's, and that's where Pookie Butt, if he's still here, I met Pookie Butt via stream, and he does the exact opposite. He streams from Twitch over to YouTube, and he's got a awesome Twitch following. So, and that's the nice way is that you can cross-pollinate your audiences and stuff. A lot of times we operate, I think, in silos, and Pookie Butt was talking about this in his stream, that one of the best things that you can do is hit different platforms at once, because sometimes, you know, people, they operate on YouTube, they operate on Twitch, they operate on TikTok, they operate on all these different social media platforms, and they're in silos. And the thing is like, there are so many awesome people out here doing awesome things on Zwift, and there's that whole community aspect. Exactly what Pookie was saying. There's one big family. You know, it's just kind of like your cousins that live in a different town. Sometimes when you don't go to that town very often, you're not in contact, and you're missing out meeting a whole big group of awesome people with awesome experiences. And you know, there's so much that we can all share and learn from each other. And you know, we're all just having fun riding bikes. Like that's the name of the game, right? It's like just having a good time, having fun, and then, you know, getting out there. And when you know, some of us, like myself, I'm cooped up all winter. You know, we're out here, and then when summer comes, I maybe stream once a week. But you know, I'm always down to ride with whoever and stuff like that. I know people that I have met through the channel have come out here, and I have ridden with them. We've gone out to the mountains. We've gone out to Banff. I've, you know, shown them around, done some epic rides with people that I've just met through the internet. And we all have that one thing in common, which is riding bikes. And you know, it's kind of like that universal language. And it's just, you know, I'm happy to show you my backyard. And the same thing when I have the opportunity to travel, I've had people, you know, open their doors to me and say, hey, you got to ride this, or you got to know this, or like, this is where locals will go, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, it's so amazing to have that opportunity. So I mean, if you're not doing it, I highly recommend, you know, doing the cross stream thing. I will do a video. I will go over the plugins that I use. I use the exact same one that Pookie Butt uses. That plugin, it's amazing. I use Vertical for Atrium to do, like I said, the small section videos, all that kind of stuff. I will cover it all. And then again, like I said, I'm just diving into Sauce. We're going to put some plugins there. Hopefully I get that running a little bit better with OBS, so it's not such a nightmare, and I don't have to go back to the Zwift HUD and get something a little more unique for you guys. But yeah, that's kind of my post-race ramble, I guess, because I've probably cycled another 5K here just rambling on about that stuff. But as always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. If you're over there on Twitch, please do give me a follow. I race every Monday, same time. If you're Cat C currently, by all means, jump in, join us. Sisu, thanks so much for racing with me again. Hopefully we'll get Peter in here so he can absolutely smash our faces in the sprint, and all the guys that are usually here. Again, Happy New Year, everybody. Wish you all the best in 2024. I hope all your cycling goals and dreams come true. We will catch you in the coming days. We're going to definitely do tiny races this weekend. I may have some streams in between, and what I am doing, for those of you who just watch me on YouTube, I am doing the more social aspect over on Twitch. So when I'm just doing these kind of pedal rides, where I'm just going in and I'm doing, you know, 50, 100, 70K, just doing kind of like boring zone 2 stuff, you can watch me, listen to my music, headbang, chat with me on chat, all that kind of stuff, because I don't want to get, you know, overwhelmed here, but definitely there to be social. So everything gets streamed on Twitch as well. So give me a follow, twitch.tv/PainInc. Just like the logo here. That's if you're an OG guy, you know all about Pain Inc. and the movies that we used to make in the Red Bull Rampage and all the crazy stuff on mountain bikes. So that, and again, thanks so much, guys. Have a great 2024. We will see you later on in the week. Until next time, see ya.